The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from New Era Field. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, G. Tighten up.
Go down.
On first down, Dickerson. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Third and long, it's Wilson. This is Johnson, he's got it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up fourth.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Young off the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Young. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
You gotta make a big decision.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Okay, we covered you this far. We're covering you.
Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What? 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Go, go, go. Alert. 40's Mike. Go. Go.
They go play action now. Wilson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
What? 40's a Mike. 40's a Mike.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
Ankle.
D-line, get that quarterback.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 40.
On 1st down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. The 40, 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Ouch. Goodbye. Never mind. I don't need to know now. Never mind.
Y'all know what time is it?
That motherfucker did all that work for nothing.
You did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, roll on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, roll on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They say you switch and you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it. You hate cause I on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas. This for the haters, I make a lot of new money, When the not saving, be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, watch out.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready. He's coming. All right, D, let's go. All right, D.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's how we do, D.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I got one. Check back 40.
From the 30 on second down, Vick. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They run on first down with Jackson. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Vick forced out to his left. That's caught. It's Thomas. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, 49ers nothing.
3 points for Dukes, I think.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Got 2.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's go. Whatever his stick might be doing this.
Here we go. 8, read. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Ready?
A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Yeah, I know, and all he ran was fucking cover through sky for run defense.
On the double.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Now on 2nd and 13. Young. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Third and short yardage, Vick. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
On the ready.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The toss out to Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The 3rd down throw incomplete by Steve Young.
It's now 4th down.
Should be happy.
On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down.
You like watching yourself?
And this works out well, as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start here with Jackson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. 33 yards that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the gun, Mike Michael Vick steps away to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On second down, this is Jackson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. From the red zone now, Vick. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy. Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
On the set. Check Mike 21. It's coming this way, coming this way. Look at me. Go. Switch. Sit.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert right back to him on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here is Young. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Throwing, Young. Nowhere to escape.